Hey, what's going on, Full Sail? This is my video. I don't do a lot of these videos. It's just something that I don't really do a whole lot of videos, I'll be honest with you. I used to do music videos and I loved the editing and the production and all that fun stuff. And I just haven't done that in a long time. I love doing it though. It's a lot of fun. I just haven't done a lot of videos, so bear with me on this one. Basically, the point of this video is to answer a few questions about what TEM did for us and what we enjoyed about it and how we're going to use the information towards our future. And I have a few questions here, like we all did, that we have to address from our perspective and answer accordingly. So let's get started, and I'll talk about the first question. First question is, what did I learn about or share about the industry during my time in this course? Well, let's see. I learned about the industry. I've learned about other industries that are related to this industry, which was awesome because there are so many branches of design that relate particularly to graphic design. And today, graphic design means a lot more than just making flyers, CD covers, websites. There's a lot more involved with social media. There's social media designing for campaigns. There's virtual reality on the rise now, so they're going to be advertising in virtual reality atmospheres, which is going to be very cool and exciting. And we probably should learn about that. It's more sooner than later because it's probably going to be very soon that we'll be able to create a world of advertising that clients can walk into somehow with their virtual reality systems. That's pretty neat stuff. So it's evolved in the past 20 years extraordinarily fast, and it does every day. So it's always important. I learned about the current trends when I was researching that daily trends in this industry change. So it's very, very important to keep up to date on those. Networking, meeting people in different sectors of graphic arts, web designers, mobile app developers, print designing, typography, all kinds of different areas of graphic design. Meet people in those industries, try to get in contact with them, learn a little bit about each section to better equip your Swiss Army knife of tools in this field. Because the more you know, the more jobs you're going to be able to take and complete and deliver. So every bit of knowledge that you can pick up from networking or from this school, every bit of it helps. So make sure you absorb it and apply it. That's important. And I learned a lot with research this time around from TEM. So I think for TEM, for the research and also for preparing for early deadlines as opposed to the actual deadline, which is an extra way just by getting it in a little early to get some more points, which is cool, and I enjoyed that. So it plan my week out a little bit better. It's always good to get things in early if possible, and that's what I always try to do. Don't always succeed at it, but at least you try to get it in early so there's no problems. That was nice. I enjoyed that too. Setting a plan for yourself and organizing your day, your week, your month, as far as you can get. If you have something to do and you know when it's got to be done by, it's a lot easier to do that than it is to just get up in the morning and say, well, let's try to attack this and I'll try to attack that, and then something happens and throws you off, and then you got to switch around again. So organize yourself, get everything organized, make sure you know what you have to do, when you have to do it, and if something does come up, you can recover quickly, recoup, and then go back at it. So always have a backup plan, backup plan in case something gets, rescheduled or something comes up that's unexpected, an emergency, a family emergency, or anything like that. So be organized, be prepared for anything to happen, and just keep moving forward. Learn more every day and take all the knowledge you can and apply it. If you don't apply the knowledge, it ain't going to do you no good. You can learn it, and then you can let it go in one ear and out the other, and then what good did it do you? So make sure you apply the stuff they teach us. It's very important. So I went on a little long about that question. Maybe I've answered some of the other ones at the same time. We'll find out. Number 2, what did you learn about your own future in it during this period of industry exploration? Well, I kind of touched on that a little bit, that the future of this industry through my exploration of research was the fact that all the different forms of media that's out there for designers to work on today. That's amazing to me. Just being able to learn the Adobe programs, just that suite alone will give you web design experience. mobile application development experience. You can actually learn how to code through Adobe software. You can learn audio production. You can do movie editing, anything. I mean, it's amazing what Adobe as a company has done for the multimedia experience. So, and all of that is relevant to this industry now, because when you're making animations for customers, for social media or websites, you're going to need to learn how to cut some audio. You're going to need to learn how to cut those animations together to make them work. So Adobe Premiere and Adobe Animate and all of the other programs that they offer, it's really beneficial to learn them all, because they will apply to graphic design in all aspects. And the more you know, the better you're going to be. And that's pretty much with every industry. You know, just take all the knowledge and don't ever say, this is not something I want to do, so I'm not going to learn it, because you may need it one day and you'll be thankful that you did. Okay. So that's what I learned about this industry. That's huge. And there's so much to learn, and you never stop learning. You never stop learning. You're never a complete master at this business, because it always changes and you always have to keep up to date. So you just keep on learning more every day, and that's the best you can do. Just keep on learning, getting better, one day at a time. Number 3, going forward, how will I apply the skills and concept that I've gained to my future success, both in my academic career as well as my professional career? The way I look at it, I've had a taste of both. You know, I've been through 2 years of an associate's program in graphic design. I have done 15 years of, self-taught graphic design on my own, CD covers, print work, flyers, things of that nature, business cards, logos. And these principles are square across the board. You have to have good organization, you have to be able to network, you have to want to learn, have the passion and the desire to sharpen your skills and become something amazing. And if you have that across the board with academics and in your professional career, you can't lose. Those are the things you need to do. Be organized, be willing to network and meet people and learn new things and apply those things. Apply constructive feedback. People that take constructive criticism, a lot of people can't do that. If somebody says, "Oh, I'm not really feeling your piece, it's missing a lot," they automatically just go, and they give up. They say, "I stink at this. They don't like my work. Why do I even bother?" You have to be able to understand why the people are saying what they're saying. If you have a question, be like, "Well, tell me what I could do better to fix that," as opposed to being, "Man, this guy's terrible. He hates everything. I can't ever please him." Be willing to accept that feedback, apply it, and come back again stronger and see if you can keep going. You have to be resilient. You have to be able to take that constructive criticism and fix your work and make it better. And that's one thing I learned the last couple of years, is that we did a lot of critiquing in my last school. And you put your project right up on the chopping block, and people had to tell everyone what they thought of it in an environment that was kind of rough sometimes, and some people left the room, left the meeting crying. It was bad. But you have to be able to understand that you're not going to please everyone with your work, and you need to accept the fact that you do your best, and as long as you do your best, that's all you can do, really. Just try to get better and try to learn and try to evolve every day. So that's something I learned, that I'm going to apply now than in the past, all the time. Just be consistent, organized, network, learn, and evolve. That's it. And that's the same words I'm going to give you for the next question, because it says here, if you can give the upcoming TEM class some advice, what words of wisdom would you offer those students to help them get the most they can from this experience? Okay, guys, listen up real quick. TEM class that's coming up next, you want to absorb all of this information. A lot of it may seem to you that it's okay, they're trying to get this thing in my head that I need to be organized, I need to have time management skills, I need to plan my day. Well, they can't stress that enough, because it's so important to do. If you want to balance your work life and your personal life and your kids and everything else, you got your hobbies, if you're doing yoga, if you're doing painting or whatever else you do, our lives are very busy, so they need to be managed in a way to where you can fit everything in. A lot of people, they kind of just do their thing, and then they try to squeeze the school in at the end, and sometimes you run out of time. It's happened to me, it's happened to everyone. So that's why it's so important. Just manage your time. Try to give yourself a plan, a schedule to follow, and see if you can keep on there. And we're not going to always follow that schedule, because life happens. But it's important to recover from that quickly and try to reschedule those things, try to make up for it, try to replace it, try to prevent it from happening again. So it's very important to be on top of your game, meet your deadlines, work hard, apply the feedback, and get better and constantly evolve. Follow your passion. You're passionate enough to be here, you paid the money, you showed up, you want to do this for the rest of your life, or you wouldn't have picked this field, right? So it's something you're passionate about. And the secret of life is to do something you enjoy and get paid for it. That's the beauty of it. If you can go to work every day and do something you do for fun and somebody's willing to pay you for it, that's the whole goal right there, isn't it? So be willing to accept all the feedback you get, even if it's bad or good, and apply it, make yourself better, because we're all learning. We always learn, and nobody's ever perfect. So if you think you're perfect, you're not going to go very far, because somebody else is going to come along and show you what perfect is, and then you're going to feel terrible. So never go in there with an attitude like, I know this stuff, I don't need to learn anymore, because we always need to learn, and we always need to get better. So what I can suggest is be organized, be willing to learn, apply your feedback, and just constantly evolve and get better every single day. And you'll be just fine. Well, I talked enough. I'm over 11 minutes now. So I'm not cutting this video up, not editing it. I just think these kind of things are better off just, right from the hip. And, it's not going to be perfect, but I do my best. I don't do a lot of videos. But if you have any questions for me about anything I may have been through, I know a little bit. So I'll be more than happy to help you out in any way that I can, or just to meet you, say hello. My number's 440-478-4060. And it's open to everyone. So if you want to text or call me, if you want to talk about anything, you want to network, I'm more than happy to. So go ahead and get a hold of me anytime. And you guys have a wonderful weekend. I thank you for watching the video tonight, and I hope to see yours real soon. And that's what I'm going to do next. I'm going to go search the boards, and I'm going to comment on some videos. So I know you guys probably made some really good ones, and I can't wait to see them. You guys enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll talk to you again soon. Thanks.